Guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good day in the NBA on Saturday and also watched some NFL as well. Crazy what happened to the Ravens. A lot of people like it. It's kind of funny in a way. But anyway, yeah, looking ahead to today's games for Sunday. Not the worst slate, not the best slate. We got a five gamer, so we'll definitely talk about it here in a second. But last night was an amazing night for one of our subs last night, so definitely congrats to him. This was our lineup that we posted last night for premium. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. So yeah, I mean, he put in a little bit of money, 1,600, but he won 20K last night. So definitely congrats to you, bro. Like I said, this was off our premium lineup that we posted. So definitely a really good night for us. And I think this is 3 days in a row now that we have been winning on Fanduel. So yeah, like I said, awesome night, 20K right there. Like I said, he did put in quite a bit of money, but still 20K is 20K, and this is proof here that it is a real screenshot because some people are like, oh, you could just take that, but this was in our Slack here and he posted it. So like I said, congrats, bro. And I'll show you guys the lineup. This was what I did. I only won 500, but I'll still take it. But I didn't put in $1,000. So anyway, 376.2. We had Walker. I was telling you guys in the video yesterday. A lot of these Boston guys were just way too cheap. Walker and Tatum, as you see there. And going up against a New Orleans team that was just very bad. So yeah, I mean Walker, he did okay. He was only 7,000, so I'll take him. Then Tatum, man, he went off for 63.2. So both those guys were pretty solid. And the two obvious picks, Rondo and Kuzma, as we know, LeBron and AD were going to be out. So they did way more than I expected. They were high owned, but still very solid options. Then I went with McCollum here. I went a little bit GPP. I knew some guys were going to go a little bit different. He was only like 5% owned, and it was a solid payoff, 36.1. DeLon Wright just needs someone cheap. He did good in the first quarter, and then they just didn't play him too much the rest of the game, unfortunately. Giannis is Giannis, 58.4. Was going to play LeBron, but obviously he didn't play, so I had to go to Giannis. Tobias Harris, solid 33.5. And then Jokic, thankfully Drummond got hurt. I mean, got ejected, so Jokic was like one of the best plays. Expensive wise at the center position, he still sucked, but he, at least did a little bit better than Drummond did. So yeah, overall, solid night, and like I said, sub took home 20K. So like I said, congrats, bro. Enjoy the heck out of it, and if you guys want to get in, like I said, this could be you. Even if you would have bet not even that much, you still would have won. I only bet $50 and I won 500, so you can easily win some money easily. So to get in, check out our website in the comment section below. Get all signed up. We'd love to have you guys on board. And yeah, and also hit us up on Twitter. We'll have that in the comment section below, or it's right here if you guys want to type it in real quick. So yeah, really good night for us, and hopefully we can continue that here today. So let's go look at some of the totals here. We have a 228, 221, 221, 221, and a 219. There should be a couple entries that break throughout the day. So we will have to definitely keep an eye on that. Also, keep in mind that it's 1 hour earlier than normal. So 6 o'clock start time Eastern time. So let's get into it. Atlanta, Brooklyn, 228, and Brooklyn by 7. So Kyrie Irving's supposed to be back in this one. Definitely expect him to have a minute restriction. So I don't have him on here. I think I haven't excluded. Yeah, there he is. I got him at 0 just for now because I don't know how many minutes he's going to play. I say maybe 20, 25 minutes. He's been out for like almost 2 months. So they should limit the heck out of him, so I don't have him too high. As you see, at 0, probably have him around 23, 24 points. We'll have to see. Trae Young, I'm pretty sure Trae Young's going to play if he does. I don't mind him against Brooklyn. I don't know if they're going to start Irving or not. We'll have to see. As we know, Irving is a pretty good defender. But it's been a while. But I still like Trae Young. One of the highest totals on the slate with a 228. So I do like Trae Young. But for some weird reason, he's out. Gotta put in Brandon Goodwin. If you go look at the stats from a couple weeks ago with Trae Young being out, this guy was just unreal. So 100% Goodwin if for some reason Trae Young is out. It's getting a little congested here with Brooklyn. You got LeVert, you got Irving coming back, you got Prince Harris, and obviously Dinwiddie. So I don't really want to touch too many Brooklyn guys. They are in a very good spot. I don't mind maybe taking a shot with Terry on Prince. It is his whole team in Atlanta, so he might have a little extra, giddy up in his step to want to take these guys on. 36 and 31 in his last two. His usage rate isn't really too high anyway. His shots are probably going to come down to about 9 to 10, but I don't know how much it's really going to affect him too much in this game with Kyrie being back. But maybe obviously down the road it's going to affect him. But I still think Prince could be in play here today. I don't mind Mr. John Collins. I think Allen could be a GPP play, 29 and 30. If he gets a couple more blocks, easily could get you 35. And don't mind some Alex Lynn. As we know, Brooklyn not too great against the center position. 28 and 26 in his last two. Nothing too crazy, but he's only 4,900. Kind of a cash game play here for sure. As of now, not too much value going on, but said that yesterday and a lot of it opened up. So that's what we got going. Don't mind some DeAndre. So I mean, my must plays, I guess, is Trae Young if he plays. Collins, solid option. Prince maybe in a couple one-offs just because he's playing his old team. And I think that's mostly it. You can look at Kevin Herter, but he's kind of been sucking recently in his last two. And maybe Lynn in a couple as well. So don't mind it. 228. We'll get word on what's going on with Irving and Trae Young throughout the day. San Antonio, Toronto, 221, and Toronto by 4 in this one. It's another one of those uh, teams here that have potentially could have some guys returning. Margasol and Pascal Siakam. They've been out for over a month. But, it is an early game, so we will get word on these guys. I don't think they'll play in this one. I think they'll just do one of those things where they game time decision for the next day or two and then put them in here in a couple days. But anyway, as we know, they are close to being back. But I don't think they're going to play. So Ibaka, solid option once again. Don't mind Aldridge. A lot of people don't play San Antonio, and it's not the best matchup, but still it's a 221. Like I said, this is high for San Antonio. We're used to back in the day. 209, 210, like kind of like the Utah Jazz. But San Antonio's playing a little bit faster now. So OG, maybe GPP only. DeRozan, I do like him as we know he's going back to Toronto. A little giddy up in his step as well. He's still only 7,400 as I mentioned. This guy's going off, so I think you got to put him in there. He's having a pretty good last month or so. So I don't mind going that way. Toronto, they're a little heavy here with their guards with McCaw, Davis, and Powell. I guess Powell could be your best option in this situation. He did play 33 minutes in his last game, so he's been back for a couple. Yeah, I don't mind Powell. Actually, my bad. This is a long time ago. This is on the 18th, so yeah, I don't know how much he's gonna play in this one. We'll see. Might have a minute restriction. And Lowry, 83, don't mind going him. So probably your main guys, Lowry, DeRozan, Aldridge is the three I look at, and then a little bit of Ibaka as well. Golden State, Memphis, 221, Memphis by 6 in this one. So yeah, Memphis actually been playing half decent and very, very fast recently as well. Jay Morant not looking bad. His minutes are going up-ish the last couple games, so keep an eye on that. I don't think they'll go past 34. I probably say they'll stay around 30, 31. But 18 and 20 shots, it's nice to see. And man, he's making a ton of them as well. So every good run does fade, but he's facing Golden State. I don't mind Morant in this one at all. Melton in a one-off GPP. Russell should be back. No word on minute restriction. But if this guy is not on minute restriction, I mean, I expect him to be, but if he's not, fire him up for sure. He's only 7K. He can easily get you 40, 45 if he has no minute restriction. If he's limited like 30 minutes, I still think he's in play. But like I said, keep an eye on that. And it's an early game, so should get word on his minutes. Brooks, worth a shot in a GPP. Lee and Glenn Robertson, guys like that, they kind of get hurt a little bit with Russell being back. I think Burks could be worth a look off the bench, maybe 28 to 30. Crowder, if he gets his steals, he's definitely worth a shot. Jackson had a bad one last time. Not the best matchup here against Golden State. Willie Cauley and Draymond, pretty good defenders, but there's not too much big boys out there, so he might get you 30, 35, and take what you get. And that's mostly it there. Willie Cauley came off the bench last time out. They did give Spellman a little bit more run. As you see there, had 34 points. We'll see how they do with Spellman. If he's announced in the starting lineup, I do like him. I get that Russell's going to be back, but still, he should still be in a pretty good spot. So yeah, if Spellman starts, he's probably an automatic lock for sure. We'll see what they do. As we know, Spellman is a young guy. Willie Cauley, they already know what they got in him, so they kind of want to give Spellman some run. That's also why they dropped Marquise Chris, and obviously to keep Kai Bowman on the roster. Or was it Damian Lee? Damian Lee, sorry. Moving on, we got Clippers and Denver, 221, and Denver by 1. So Denver, for the most part, kind of got smoked last night. Just didn't look too great, but this one here should be a pretty solid game here. One guy I don't mind is Pat Beverly, all around solid guy, 25, 26 points in this one. Price is up there a little bit, so kind of a cash game play, 5,600. It's getting up there, but he's still worth a look, probably in a couple cash games. Lou Williams price went up, but I like him. Kawhi's Kawhi 97. I don't think he's going to get a ton tonight, but there's not a lot of you know stars out there, so you might just have to plug him in there just to get exposure. Jokic, I think he could bounce back 45 in this one. Montrez, solid option off the bench, and that's kind of what we're looking at there. So there's no really big splash plays as of now. Just kind of an all-around slate. Hopefully we get some value out there. But as of now, it's just a straight up slate. Charlotte, Phoenix, 219 Phoenix by 8. All right. I don't mind Rubio. Finally had a good game last time out. Had 44. I don't think he'll get that again. Maybe 33, 34 in this one, but solid option. Terry Rozier has been breaking out recently, and I think he could once again do solid. He's only $6,800. Devontae Graham has not been doing well recently, so that's why Rozier's been doing pretty solid, and he's been getting up his shots a lot more here recently, and taking 3-point shot as well. So Terry, solid option, only 6,800. Booker's Booker. I think you got to get him in there. Graham's been bad, but I think you could definitely give him a shot. His price is only 6,800. Same as Kelly. He hasn't been doing as great recently, but still, 7,000. He can get you 35-40. Kind of a price drop for him, and don't mind him, as we know Charlotte sucks, so should get a couple extra 3-pointers in there. Bridges, 5,600. Maybe. I don't know. He's risky though. He's been solid, but he's always risky in my opinion. We got PJ Washington. Maybe. As you see, there's nothing too crazy out there. Aiton, 7,800. Charlotte's really bad against the center, so if you guys can put him in there, 35, 36, cash game play for sure. Cody Zeller, he's at 20 for some reason. Hasn't been getting the minutes, unfortunately. How's Biombo been doing? I'm trying to find somebody else here. He's been okay. So, as you guys see, it's an okay slate on paper. We'll go look at the projection. Um, I don't think it's going to look too pretty just because I didn't really find too many good options out there, but we'll see what they give us. Rubio, Murray, Russell, Graham, Burks. Yeah, so not the greatest lineup. Definitely would mess with that quite a bit. Murray's okay, but I don't think you need him against Pat Beverly. Russell, depending on his minutes. Graham, he's okay. He could have a bounce back here. Burks, I did like him. OG's OG. Kawhi, as I mentioned, put him in there. Draymond, maybe 28, 30, and then Montrez. So, yeah, hopefully some stuff changes up because that is not the greatest lineup as of now. So, that is mostly it. So, yeah, like I said, it's an okay slate, nothing too crazy. Maybe just play some cash games depending on what's going on with the injuries that we get here throughout the day. So, that is mostly it. Like I said, we'd love for you guys to come join us. One of our subs, as I mentioned earlier, just won $20,000 last night. So, like I said, once again, congrats to you, man. And if you guys want to, come over and win some money, why not come join us and link is in the comment section below. Hit us up on our website. Follow all the directions and we'll get you all set up. And also, if you guys have any more questions, hit us up on Twitter. That will be down there as normal for you guys as well. So, yeah, hopefully you guys have a good Sunday. Watch the rest of some NFL. Like I said, it was crazy yesterday with Ravens being knocked off. So, that is it. As normal, if you guys like the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. If you guys are new here, hit that sub button. We do NBA Fanduel advice videos almost every single day. So, all right, guys, enjoy the rest of your guys this weekend. We'll see you guys here a little bit later on.